Hello, Virgo. This is your reading for August 2017. This is a reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So if this doesn't resonate with you, I do encourage you to watch your other signs as well if you know them. And you can take the one that resonates most, or you can combine them to find out kind of a more in-depth idea of what your month is going to look like. For this reading, I am using the Raven's Prophecy Tarot by Maggie Stiefvater. I am also using the Handel Tarot deck by Herman Handel and the Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I want to take this time to thank everybody for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. It all means so much to me, and I love reading the comments that everybody leaves for me. I also want to take this time to remind you all that I do not sugarcoat my readings, and I tell you exactly what I see, hear, feel, however the messages come into me. I reiterate them word for word or get the essence of the feeling to you. I don't think it's fair for me to change anything because it may mean a lot to one or two people, and that's my intention. Okay, Virgo, let's see, sorry about that, what August has in store for you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. So I'm just going to take a look here and see if we have any recurring themes. The majority of your cards are cups, so it does look like there might be an emotional side of things coming through in August for you. And to start off with, we have the Ten of Cups. And it's paired with the Fool. So it does feel like, throughout this reading, I'm going to say, it does feel a little chaotic. It feels like there is a lot going on. It feels like you're almost being crowded, that you don't even have enough room to think, which may lead to you making irrational decisions or making spur-of-the-moment decisions that may not be good for the long term. Being an earth sign, I would expect to see more coins in this reading, and I don't. So there's probably not a lot of money-making opportunities this month for you. There may be more money going out than coming in. So I do caution you to just watch your spending, especially with all the chaos that's going on. And maybe that's part of where this foolishness is coming from. Maybe you're spending more than you actually need to. Going into about the second week, we have the Eight of Swords. And it's paired with your only coin card in this reading, which is the King of Coins. So this, to me, comes across as you being caught doing something maybe you're trying to go about something in a very sneaky fashion, or you're telling someone a half-truth about what you're doing or what your plans are, but you're going to be caught at it. And I don't feel like this is a setup. I feel like you're walking right into this situation. And it could be another earth sign that's catching you doing this. And I feel like this is someone that's very composed, very diplomatic, um, that is held in high esteem. And this is not a person that you want to have on the bad side, we'll say, because I feel like this person can do a lot of damage to your reputation and to you. I feel like they can really knock you down a peg, we'll say. So I do caution you to be honest in all of your intentions and what you're doing, just to avoid any run-ins or mishaps with this King of Coins, which could be a male or female, um, but it is likely an earth sign. Going into about the third week, we have the Four of Cups. And it's paired with the Five of Wands. So it's going to definitely be a time of reflection for you. You're going to have to look reality in the face and see it for what it is. I think maybe there's been a lot of maybe lying to yourself even. But you're going to have no choice but to actually face reality and look to the future. You may end up being stuck. Like, to me, this feels really financial. It could be other things. It could be career related. Could be family related. But I do really get the feeling that this is financially related. So maybe you've been doing a lot of spending. Maybe you're spending more than you realize. Maybe you're treating people when you really can't afford to do so. And I think it's going to catch up to you about the third week in August, and you're really going to have to take a look at your finances and see what you can and can't afford to do. Because it could make a real mess of things. And finally, at the end of August, we have the Six of Cups. Paired with the Page of Wands. So you may start seeing things kind of dissolve or drift away, and this is probably not financially related. I think that you're probably going to be getting some news from someone who is very passionate, someone who has a lot of love, someone who um, may experience all of their emotions out loud. They're very in touch with all of their emotions. And this person, I think, is going to, and it's someone younger than you, someone um, who probably looks up to you. Um, but they're going to help you to see things clearly. They're really going to put things into perspective for you so that moving forward, you might not get into the same situation that you're currently getting yourself in or moving toward. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few cards from the Handel Tarot deck and also from the Life Purpose Oracle cards for some clarification, validation, or additional information for you. So without pulling any of these, I'm just going to say kind of watch your money. Make sure that you're honest. If it's your partner that you're maybe not telling how much you're spending, make sure that you disclose that information to avoid any fights. Your partner is there to help you. Maybe it's a parent that you need to come clean with and tell them what's been going on in your life, what you've been spending your money on, and maybe they can give you some advice on how to fix things. I'm using these life purpose cards as kind of a theme for August. So although they could be forwarded on to the entire life, I'm really asking that they only give me an idea of what August is about for you. So the first card we got is Mother of Wands in the East, which is the Queen of Wands. And it's paired with Strength. So whatever is coming forward for you, um, this person, the Page of Wands that we got over here, feel like, to me, this does not feel like a separate entity. This feels like this person is going to be giving you some news, and it's probably someone younger, but you may be seeing them mature before your eyes. And I think that whatever conversations you're having with them are really going to resonate with you and make absolute sense to you. And you're going to see, I don't think that this is necessarily you. I think that you're going to be seeing their strength. Maybe this is a person in your life that you haven't necessarily thought of as a strong person, but you're going to see them transforming into someone that has a lot of insight and can be trusted and knows what they're doing. So keep that in mind. If someone that's younger than you comes through and starts saying things to you that at first you're thinking like, where's this insight coming from? Know that they're on their path to maturity and enlightenment, and that you should be taking into account everything they're saying. Next, we have the Hermit. And it's paired with infinite abundance. So although it looks like there is going to be some financial struggle for you, I think that finding the time to spend by yourself and on this reflection that came up with the Four of Cups is going to bring you abundance. Maybe you're thinking of a way to make more money. Maybe you're thinking of a way to change your career, or just to change your life in general so that there's more happiness and more enjoyment, fulfillment, all of that stuff. And I think that maybe spending time by yourself or having the chance to really be introspective is going to help you to create more abundance in your life for August. Especially when you're getting to the point where you don't have a choice but to go up. And finally, we have Death. Paired with flowers, which is actually very appropriate. Death is not always or usually representative of actual physical death. It's generally a transformation, a change in life or in lifestyle, and I think that that's really what this is about as well. And seeing something come from nothing. So while you're going through this transition of a hard time, because again, being an earth sign, usually there are more coins involved, financial stability is easier to come by. I think that you're moving from a point where there hasn't been a lot of money coming in, moving to an opportunity coming in that is going to allow you to see something grow from nothing. There may be a trip involved in finding this insight, maybe the opportunities coming from somewhere away from where you live. Um, but I do feel as if there is a new start, a new growth, new creation, which would also account for this infinite abundance. So there are definitely changes happening, and I think that if you are struggling financially at the beginning of the month and it continues throughout the month of August, know that it has to happen in order for you to find this infinite abundance that is coming in by the end of the month for you. So ride the wave, um, be reflective, and be honest with whomever it is you're around most for the month. So, Virgo, it's not a typical reading for an earth sign such as yourselves, but I think it's going to give you some insight into what's happening, and know that if you are struggling financially, that it will get better by the end of the month for you, and that there are opportunities coming in. If you would like a private reading, you can contact me at traveler with two L's 1230 at gmail.com, and we can set up a date and time that works for us. I just do want to let you know now that I am into about mid September right now for bookings. So if you are willing to wait, then we can absolutely set something up. Otherwise, I hope you actually do enjoy your month of August, and we'll see you back here in a couple of weeks.